What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Chasing Daylight podcast. Dad is back in the house, in control. How you fellas doing this evening?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Now that you're back,
Mr.
Aloha.
Hawaii.
Aloha. You like that? Aloha.
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 Yeah.
Oh, it's just on the side. Little Royal Hawaiian action going on. We'll get into that. First off, out the gates. Thank you guys for having an awesome show last week, and thanks Thrifty for coming on and hanging with you guys and chatting all about whatnot. I'm sure Joe was a little giddy for that one.
Hey, I will say I totally forgot. Hey guys, I totally didn't even let him plug anything.
Hey guys, I'm getting you a new shirt that says "Hey guys."
I didn't let him plug anything. We didn't like when he left. It was just like, but he's on Whatnot right now. Go follow Thrifty Golf DMV on Whatnot. He's selling some banger polos, and Dad's not home, and I don't know what to do. Like the cupboards are locked, and I don't know where to start. I don't know where to
No
end.
liquor key. No key to the cabinet. No key to the cabinet.
But it was great. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, I caught it. We were at dinner, and so I tried watching, but it's just too hard to listen. So I watched it later on that night. Fun episode. If you are at all curious about Whatnot, that's a great place to start. Besides following Joe's show, which is also a great place to start. Aside from that, I also want to give some love. We haven't been doing this much lately, but I want to give some love to the Golf Stop, the indoor TrackMan facility let me try again. Here in West Henderson, in the St. Rose corridor, indoor TrackMan facility with 4 bays, snacks, great spot, especially with better buzz. In the parking lot, a couple food spots have opened up in there. It's a great place to hang out, grab some food, take some swings. It's only 108 outside, and the monsoons are here, so save yourself some stress being on the course when the rain comes, and go check out the Golf Stop. Also, Roars Golf, much love to our brother Roars, and Las Vegas Golf Superstore. We all want to thank you for your support. But
Las Vegas Golf Superstore has a incredible sale going on this week. 15% off used clubs. I went down there today, found a few gems.
What'd you find?
You can find out on Whatnot when we sell them on Whatnot. So, but get down there. If there's something you're looking for, you search the bins, and it's 15% off of the used prices currently. So get down there. Shout out Las Vegas Golf Superstore, our favorite golf shop in Las Vegas.
And lastly, Scott Russo, thank you for allowing us to use harmonic as the intro. Got flagged for a couple copyright infringements, but let them know we got the okay, so stop it. So a whole lot went on this past week. I was in Hawaii with the family. Got to play an incredible golf course, kind of
in incredible shape.
No.
Incredible views.
Yeah, absolutely incredible views. Joe and Jeremy were at Shadow Creek, played it under the lights. So we'll hear all about that. Dan is just racking up victories left and right. Had 2 more wins over the weekend. And we had a first-time winner on the PGA Tour in Aldrich Potgieter, however you want to say his name. Harry Hall today finished second in his qualifier, so he qualified for the Open. So he will be at Royal Portrush, right? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So congrats to him. The Open's coming up the 17th through the 20th. We got the John Deere Classic this week. All right, trivia question. Who knows who the defending champion is of last year's John Deere Classic?
JT Poston. That's 2 years. That's 2 years ago. Sorry. No, I don't remember.
No.
I do remember JT Poston's win, though. That was sick. I like that.
It was Davis Thompson.
Oh,
the founder of Wendy's.
Yeah.
That's his granddad, Big Dave Thompson.
Father to Wendy, and founder of Wendy's.
Yeah.
Dave
So,
Isn't it Thomas? Right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Dave
yes.
Thomas. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
Dave Thomas, not Dave Thompson.
Oh my
I think Joe did that last year too. So
God.
congrats, people. Harry is up to number 73, and the GR is highest ranking ever. So congrats to him for that. He's also number 25 on the Ryder Cup list. So he's got a chance. He's got a chance. What was that?
That's pretty funny, man. I'm just that's pretty fucking funny.
How much have you had to drink already today?
Not much, honestly.
Okay,
No,
all right,
not much.
all right. Just check it. Just check it. Hey, so last time Shannon from 13 Brewing left a comment, I totally skipped over it. So we're gonna jump to this early. That way we don't forget about it. So he, before we even hopped on, he went onto the channel and left a couple questions for us. He said, "Hey guys, I already let Joe in on this, but I have a couple loaded questions for the show, just in case I have to fall in before the show." He's out in Omaha, so let's see. There it is. One, if each of you had an endless supply of money and could buy any golf course, which would it be and why? That is a loaded question.
Yeah, I told him, because I already gave him my answers, but I mean it's kind of a cheat, right? Like, so Bandon, of course, but there's multiple golf courses out there. So it's like I would buy Bandon 100%. And if it's buying the OG, I don't know, but that's what I would do. And I don't know if that's a solid answer, but that's
I'm
what
surprised you didn't go with like a Donald Ross or Mike Strand's course.
Well, I my whole thinking is if I buy Bandon Golf Resort, I have a resort and I have them all, and I have multiple courses to play. If it's one course,
I think it's by any golf course, which would it be and why? So I'm going one golf course.
I'd probably go Southern Pines. I know I tout that place all the time, and that is 100% a golf course I could play every single day of my life and be 100% stoked every day.
All right, Jeremy.
Or Trails. Sorry.
I'm going Cypress Point, and I'm gonna make sure I'm the only member.
Thanks.
And then, you guys, no existing members. We're starting from scratch, and I'm gonna play that course every day.
But also, you're going sight unseen on this one. Like, you've never played there.
Yeah.
The vibes are high on that part of the country.
I would have no issue doing that.
It's a nice piece of property, that's for sure.
If you follow CDP, you're a member of Cypress Point.
That's how we can get to 10,000 followers real fast.
There we go. Yeah, real quick.
Free Cypress Point memberships for following the show. Yeah. We're capping at 10,000 though, so that's it. Dan, what about you? What would you do?
Well, initially I was thinking Trails after you narrowed it down to one course, but Joe already nickeled that, and then my mind went straight to Cypress Point, and Jeremy hit that. So I'm gonna go Pasta Tiempo.
Yeah, I like that.
It's amazing.
Greatest back nine ever created.
And Alistair McKenzie is probably for me top 3 course designers.
Wow, I'm
Good
shocked.
choice.
I'm shocked. Not at Joe's, but Jeremy and Dan. I mean, how could you not buy Augusta?
Never played it, and it's not in
Like
good
if you
shape
own
all year.
You can play Augusta anytime you want.
That's true. Jeremy.
The thing about Augusta is you got to remember you probably don't really get to play it in the best shape of only for like a month or two. Other than that, it's fucking closed all the time for maintenance.
Yeah, that is true. But it's like, owning Augusta.
I mean, if you were just to say to own Augusta, that's
if you're going into the perks of everything, that's the choice.
Well, you got to look at that side of it too. You can't not look at the perks.
Yeah, but I look at it in the aspect of where would I want to play every day? That's how I look at it.
Oh, I would look at it as income. income,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I get to play there. Yeah.
Mhm.
See, that's my first thought. When I thought of that question, I was like, where would I want
But
to
he
play
does
every day?
he does say, you have unlimited income. So income's not really.
Yeah.
Well, what did he say? How did he phrase it? Endless supply of money. All right, so money's not necessarily on the table as far as income
No.
goes then.
Yeah. See, I look at it like, where would I want to play every day? That's how I look at that question.
I may have to go with a golf course in Hawaii that's not Royal Hawaiian and Princeville Mackay, because I absolutely loved being on that property.
Because you're in
Yeah, it's a
Hawaii.
nice spot.
Well, and I like that island too. It's so
He
much
loves
better than any other
pokey.
ones.
Big pokey guy over here.
I didn't really eat any Hawaiian. Anyways, we'll get to that. All right. So yeah, another question. Take 4 clubs to play, 5 including the putter. What are they and why?
I think I told
Mhm.
him. I can't remember. I think I told him driver 4. I think I told him driver. I can't remember what else. I know I said 7 iron. I said 60 and putter.
Yeah, I would go driver, 7 wood, 7 iron, 50.
Got any 7 woods?
No, just mine.
Hmm.
Jeremy?
Driver 5-9 54 putter.
Dan?
Driver 4, 7 iron, 58 putter.
Nice. I like it.
I mean, look, I think I said like driver 3 iron 760 because I answered before he said putters included. But yeah.
So I'd take the driver because obviously long off the tee, you need something like that. 7 wood because it's kind of versatile. I'm not long, so I can hit my 7 wood anywhere from 175 to 205, and then the 7 iron fills that gap, and I can knock down a 7 iron. With the best of them, and then 50, I'd probably go 54 over the 50 because the 54 that's like anywhere from 80 and in. So that would be me. All right. Then he also said here, keep on keeping on, man. Love the show. Thank you so much for those questions.
Shannon.
If anybody else has any questions, please, by all means, throw them in the chat. They're there. Rob had nice hats tonight. And then he thought for sure Wolf Creek would be. I would buy Wolf Creek to shut it down.
You are one of those guys. You're
I'm
one of those guys.
Sorry, Wolf Creek is closed. You may go next
Just
door to
greedy.
Conestoga.
He's like,
and
we're
play
building
better golf."
houses. We're gonna build houses here. Fuck golf.
Oh, you know what the perfect answer is? And we all fucked up? Prim.
I could play Prim every day. I could.
Prim.
Yeah.
Let's resurrect Prim.
Yeah.
Torres in the chat. Good evening, Jen. Shadow Under the Lights looked epic. Yeah, let's lead into that. So, first off, Jeremy Joe, my first question. Where does it rank for you in the Vegas golf courses now? Just not our point system, not anything like that. Just where does it rank for you?
Good,
1.
Jeremy.
1. Good
Yeah,
answer.
1 for me. 1 for me too.
Good answer. All right.
I got into a little debate with Jared Deanda. If you guys don't know him, go follow him. And I sent him some ball markers, which if you followed Chasing Daylight podcast on Instagram, you saw that. And I told him I could see how it's worth the money, right? And he said, no, there's no way I would ever spend that much money on a golf course. And I said, I could see how it's worth that. I would never do that, right? I'd never spend that amount of money on a golf course to play golf, but I can see how it is worth that amount of money. And maybe we got special treatment, maybe it was a little fairy dust, we got the Planet of the Lights, which a lot of people have never done that, and a lot of people will never get to do that. But it was pretty sick. Service impeccable. The experience driving up, locker room. I mean, the locker room just shakes you up a little real quick. That's very special, and just all of that. And I would never pay that amount of money to play golf, but I can see how people would pay that amount of money to play golf, because it's sick. It's very dope.
Fucking sick. Yeah, it is.
It's very dope. And the putts you hit, they just keep crawling. They keep crawling towards the hole. They never ending putts,
I sent Jeremy a message. I said, I need a live reaction after you putt for the first time on number 1. I didn't get it. So
I have a video of it, I think.
I think we both ran it by about 5 or 6 feet.
Yeah.
But it was, dude, that's the nicest course I've been on for sure. It's perfect. It's perfect. Like, I mean, granted, it was at night. Like, it's different. It's hard to explain at night because it felt so surreal. Like, you already can't see other holes from the hole you're on.
Yeah.
But it's like a black wall is up just outside the tree line.
And is it lit well? I mean,
it's lit very well.
Incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. I never had an issue where the ball was in my shadow. It was, I thought that was going to be a problem because I've done that at a range before and it sucks. Never had that issue. It was amazing though, dude. The caddy was phenomenal. The reads he was giving were nuts.
Yeah.
I would love to see all in the daytime, but getting to play the back 9 twice, basically.
Yeah.
Second time barefoot.
Jeremy's first time barefoot.
Yeah.
Jeremy on hole, I think it was 11.
You were barefoot at Shorty's?
No, I was just worried about hobbling along.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't walk very good.
I couldn't walk very well either. But on 11, I think I hit my drive, and then Jeremy said something like, "Oh, this is soul golf," and I was like, "Oh, why'd you fucking say that?" And I took my shoes off instantly, right? And I swear to you, 100%, it elevated the experience, no question.
Except on the path to 17 green, that wasn't very elevated.
Yeah, that didn't look elevated at all. That looked like Joe walking at the airport.
I think 2 holes later,
sure.
I think 2 holes later, I was like, "Jeremy, you ever played barefoot?" He goes, "No." I was like, "Well, now's the time," because it was our second 9. We already played the course, so our second lap around the back 9, and Jeremy took his shoes off for the first time on a golf course.
And that turf feels amazing.
It was great.
It was like a massage the whole time.
It was incredible.
So, what'd you shoot, Jeremy?
I shot 1 over on the front, and then I think it kind of like started out well and then didn't end as well, probably like 40 on the back.
Joe, did you even keep score? You probably didn't.
I have no idea. There was one point where I asked Jeremy, I was like, "I'm not keeping score," and I said, "Are you?" He said, "Yeah." It's like,
yeah.
I have no idea where I'm at right now. Jeremy said, well, his quote was, "I just want to be able to post Shadow Creek in my gin." So
yeah.
But no, I have no idea. I know I like doubled, bogeyed, tripled, and then I had some pars. And that's also
tips,
the excitement. Too. Yeah. Played the tips.
That's that 1 over on the front is impressive, Jack. That's
I had like 3 or 4 birdies. It went downhill fast though, so
yeah. And I told Jeremy, I was like, "Hey, I don't care. Like, I'm playing where you're playing. I'm not gonna leave you alone back here in the trenches. I'll get in the trenches with you." And it was I don't even care what I shot. Honestly, I could care less. That experience was incredible. I'm so happy I finally got to do it.
Much props to Cliff.
Yeah,
want to give
for
him
sure.
some love for getting you guys out there. I wish
Cliff
I could
kept saying like it's the best golf experience he's ever had. Like he was, I mean,
Yeah.
even him playing it
Wow.
before and
And
being
he's-
to those crazy places he's been, he was floored how special it was playing at night.
Honestly, I will say, like, I literally felt like we went on a golf trip. I felt like we went on a mini
with
golf
the
trip,
limo
and that's what
ride
we that's what we were saying on the way back. I was like, I feel like I went on a golf trip for a day, and that's why it's.
Well, you kind of do.
I can see how it's. I could see how it's worth that because golf trips are so special for us, right? And it felt like that at the end of the night. We were in the limo, but it was like an Escalade, and I was like, that felt like a golf trip, and that's that feeling that we like. I love, right? I love the golf trip feeling, and it felt like that on the way home, which was so cool. And we were in Vegas. I was at home.
Short golf trip. Well, I now that all 4 of us have played it and not just seen it, I seriously think Southern Highlands is in trouble as far as the rankings go.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I know how I rated it. I know how Dan rated it.
It is.
Yeah, and so a lot of the haters for us not having Shadow there will now be able to, you know,
that's the whole thing, right? It's a lot of money. And that's how I walked away. That's how I walked away. I was like, I can now see how people value this course and see how it's worth that amount of money. So it will no doubt be number 1 on Chasing Daylight podcast.
Yeah.
Course rankings next episode.
So if I am not wrong here, you can't post it to Jen because it's not rated, right? Did you look, Jeremy?
I haven't looked.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I don't because they've never allowed the rating people to come out and do it because they want to keep that allure of word of mouth. But look and see if you can, because I'm pretty sure it's not on there.
Well, Zane, our caddy, he was roommates with James Fights, who's been a guest on the show before. He was our caddy, Rebels.
Go Rebels.
He said, what did he say, Jeremy? He said,
is it on there?
Shadow Creek, no results found.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh. He said he because Jeremy asked what's the course record because he was feeling himself.
Because I absolutely nutted my first tee shot.
But he said something like officially and unofficially this. I can't remember what he said, but
it was 58 6 months ago by Taylor Montgomery, and he birdied every single hole in the back except for 14, the par 3.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the unofficial.
Bananas. Yeah.
And he said officially 62, I think he said.
Tiger and DJ, because Tiger had it and then they changed something and then DJ had it. It's in the bathroom. That's hanging up in the bathroom. The course records.
So I will say me, Jeremy, Cliff, and Josh, shout out Josh, who played with us also. We were talking about the history of the place, right? And this was my one thing, which I wish was like solid, right? It feels like fabricated history. I mean, it's still history, right? But you walk into that clubhouse filled with the names and all that, and you see Michael Jordan, you see Phil Mickelson, you see the presidents, you see Jordan Spieth, which giddy ass Jeremy was right there.
Trying to break into the locker.
I was.
But it feels like history, right? But it also feels like fabricated history, and that took me back to my whole like philosophy. I don't know if you could call it a philosophy, but Tom Fazio fabricates these courses, It's not like real history, but it feels like history. That was my one thing where it's like,
how is it not real history? That I don't follow that.
It just it feels older than it is.
Maybe if you compare it, like if you take all the courses that are above it on the rankings list in the world or the states, all of those courses are at least like 50 to 100 to 150 years old or whatever. It almost feels like it's new money compared to the other courses.
Yeah.
But the crazy thing is how much, I mean, just going in the locker room, you see it, like the people that you see in there, it's unbelievable. So
Yeah, the
I
names
don't
are
know.
impressive.
I get that, but Fazio does a great job of blowing your mind with that.
It's not
an
Southern
amazing
Pines
feat.
like history.
No, I
That's what
mean,
Joe
like,
means?
okay, so like, I mean, like, I've been, I mean, nobody knows the place, but like Bitterman, like, we went in that locker room and it felt old. When you go into Shadow Creek, it feels like there's old history, but it's new. Like, probably when you go into Oakmont, you can feel the history. When you go into Shadow, it's like I can feel the history, but it feels pretty new for the most part.
It is.
I know, and that was, I think it's almost like a facade, right? And that's what Fazio is fantastic at. That's all I'm saying. It feels a little fabricated.
Oh, the whole
And you
course
know
is
me.
fabricated.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, you go to Oakmont, Marion, wherever you go, like, it's real. There, it feels a little fabricated.
Does it feel like Main Street?
Yes, it does feel like Main Street Disney.
There you go, right there. Yes, exactly.
There's a homeless man on the other side of that wall that has those famous lockers on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear the street racers outside the 17th tee box.
Yeah.
It's
the Wizard of Oz.
It's still fantastic, right? It's still fantastic,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, it feels like a facade almost, which is Vegas too. That's Vegas.
Very much so.
It's perfect for Vegas. It's the perfect.
I mean, Hoover Dam is about the only original thing we have around here that's not been duplicated and fabricated in some way.
Or the DI Bridge on Wynn Golf Course.
Well, I'm glad you guys got to play it. It looked amazing. Go check out Joe's stories. They're fantastic. You guys look like you had a blast, and
it was fantastic.
Sucks I wasn't there.
Loved it.
But I wasn't there for a reason. Let me bring this up. So this is I took a couple wide angle photos of Royal Hawaiian. This is on Oahu. This is on the east side of the island. As you kind of come out of the tunnels from the Honolulu side, it's on your right as you're heading towards the water. Got a couple. You know, this is they're one of their famous par threes. It's almost like a reverse Rodan, going the other way.
Rodan.
Rodan. Rodan.
A rodent.
This is reverse Rodan.
Rodan. Sorry.
Rodan.
This was
Rodan.
I'm sorry. I know Biarritz. That's about it. Okay, leave me alone. So this hole it's a par three on the front. Absolutely, what you cannot see in these photos is how tall those trees are, and it was almost like an amphitheater setting. You know, like you're in a grand opera hall, and it just
looks very sick, very dope.
Oh, I mean, over on the left-hand side, left of the cart path, left of the bunker, see those 3 palm tree sticks sticking up behind the bushes. Those things are like almost 100 feet tall. I mean, it's insane how big the brush is out there. And then this is the other par 3. It's kind of doesn't get a lot of allure from the tee box. You know, this is where drone footage is why I like taking my shots like this, because this is what you see when you go to the golf course. You know, drone footage, much more epic, much more entertaining, but you don't see that. So, I mean, this is almost an island par 3. Then this is just looking back to the mountains towards the west, to the 17th par 3 that we were waiting on the tee box. So then I did a breakdown of all the tee shots from left to right on the screen. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then that's 4, 5, and 6. And 5 is a crazy par 5. And then you got 7, 8, and 9. 8 is the video where I hit the tee shot that I hit the shot tracer on. And then 9 on the right there, that is the layup area. That makes the shot is over that palm tree with a draw to get into the lower fairway. It's really impressively hard tee shot. Then the back 9 is the tail of 2 nines, what I said in my post. Yeah. I want to put it's for the people, Joe. It's for the people. 10's downhill par 5 to start the back. The 11 wasn't the greatest hole. 12 was a good par 3. Then 13, 14, 15, they kind of look similar. Then 16 is the par 3, and then 17 and 18 are both pretty similar. 17 is drivable. It's my shot just came up short in the bunker, but
so what did you actually think about the golf course? Seriously, what'd you think?
It's insane that they were able to build a golf course on that front 9, which there's 10 holes. They have a 3A and a 3B, and then they rotate. One's a long par 3, the other one's a par 4. The starter Danny was telling me, he said, there was plans for 36 holes out there, and they just ran out of money, and that routing was where they were going to have holes crossed, and they just said, we'll just leave it. But the fact that they were able to build a golf course in that valley, because you go down. I mean, it drops down, and it was impressive that they were able to do that. The conditions were horrific. I mean, it was bad, like bad.
Like it's always like that, isn't it?
I don't know.
They get so much. It rains like constantly there.
Well, I asked in the pro shop. I asked the guy, I said, "How's the course playing right now?" And it's my first time here, and he's like, "You're in for a treat. It's probably playing the best it's played in 3 or 4 years." And I was like, "Oh shit, great!" And then they tell you as you're leaving the cart area, oh yeah, the front 9 is cart path only, by the way. And like I said, you see some of those holes, bring that back up here. On the front, you're nowhere near the cart path where you hit these balls, So and there's some like on the par 5, the one in the middle, that cart path goes like where that wire is running around the corner, and the fairway is down in the bottom left. I mean, it's a drop off, and I don't know. It was a little annoying. But I understand it. It's like I said, it's in the Jeremy. You've played it, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. It's down in a valley, and they get so much rain there. I get why they don't want carts riding around, because if there's any kind of slippage, you're in the river, or you're falling off a cliff, because it's wild. It's a roller coaster cart path through some of those areas, and it's entertaining. It's entertaining, but man, the conditions were just bad. The greens were patchy and slow. I mean, they were running. I mean, we had one green that was fast and firm, and it was probably like a 9. But it was the crab grassy patches in the fairway. Like, a lot of times we play out here where courses are going through a tough stretch and you're in dirt. I'll just move to some grass and hit it. There wasn't a better option. There wasn't. The fairway grass, it's that thick bladed Hawaii grass, and then there's crabgrass in that, and then there's dirt patches, and then there's mud, and then there's dirt, and then it's like there's a couple spots where I'm like, how did my ball stop here?
I feel like, so you said, what did you say? I can't remember. It's a great landscape for golf, but not executed well. I can't remember what you said. something like that. But it sounds like a Shadow or Wolf Creek to Hawaii to me.
Yeah,
from what you
but
said.
I think if the condition, it's just hard. I mean, no fault to
Yeah.
them. It's tough because, like I said, the fact that the golf course is there is insane.
I mean, you're in a
crazy.
jungle, yeah, and it's
Yeah,
insane that the
it's
golf course exists, like Wolf Creek exists too. You know, that's
Yeah.
crazy too.
But if they had like good conditions, I'm not talking great conditions, like good conditions, like National is in good shape right now. If it had that type of conditions, it'd be an $800 golf course because you would not be able to keep people away. But I mean, it's the conditions of Wild Horse are better. That's it's
Wow. Holy moly!
I'm
Holy
serious.
moly!
It was not good. It was not good.
Just with thick blades of grass, not skinny little furries.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I said in my post, it's like the back nine was built, and the guys are celebrating after they designed those 9 holes in the bar, and they're happy.
Like, sick. You got 9 more, guys.
Yeah, and then the jaded old golf architect that's been cast out looks over him, says, "Hold my beer," and goes and builds the other 9 holes. Like, that's not golf. Let me show you fucking golf, because I mean
Spam CB down there, bros.
There are some fun ass golf shots. I mean, fun golf shots on the front. There's that par 5. I hit all the fairways. That was crazy. All my tee shots, I hit all the fairways.
Oh well, that place sucks then, probably.
No, it's the approach shot. That's where it's.
Do you think it was the equipment?
No.
Oh,
not at all.
What did you play out there?
Some TaylorMade QI irons and drivers and
taller mod.
Dude, spider putter is trash. I don't know how anybody plays with that thing.
TaylorMade.
Yeah, TaylorMade. But I mean, that on that par 5, the second shot, there's this massive tree.
All right. So let me tell you this: the Royal Hawaiian Golf Club.
I can't finish my story.
No, real quick, because you're talking about it. The Royal Hawaiian Golf Club was originally designed by Pete Dye and his son, Perry Dye. It opened in 1993 and was later redesigned by Greg Norman.
The Shark.
The Shark.
So Norman changed to Pete Dye design?
That's what Google AI says.
Did it open 18 holes or just 9?
I don't know. It doesn't say. AI overview. Shout out artificial intelligence. I can look more into it, but taking your jobs.
I would like to know. I can't imagine, because the back 9 is it's very basic. They just didn't have the landscape to work with.
Greg Norman's. That's probably Greg Norman's part.
Yeah, a lot of long, straight, drivable holes. So yeah, I could see that being. But yeah, it was. I enjoyed myself. A guy who played with, he was from upstate New York, new to the game, and we had some fun. Emma, I let Emma swing one time. I don't know if you guys. I'm sure you guys saw this, but
way more swing speed than you. That's
way
for sure.
More.
Hiya!
Yaga!
All right. Hiya!
She can swing it, man. She can swing it. So we got a couple things that we're going to work on at the range this week, hopefully, and see if we can get her hitting that ball a little straighter, because she's got the club head speed. Got to get that under control. So, and that is Royal Hawaiian. It's much like Wolf Creek. You need to play it to experience it.
I'm gonna play it once, right?
Play it once, and then you want to bulldoze it to the ground, just like Wolf Creek.
No, I want them to be able to have good conditions. I mean, if it had solid conditions, regardless of a lackluster back 9, I would go play it again, because it's that much fun, and hitting some of those shots. I didn't like the equipment I had to hit those shots with, but with my own sticks out there, you can really get creative and have a lot of fun with the shots that you need to hit. Before Joe interrupted me, I was saying on the par 5, your second shot, if you're going for the green, you've got a 200-foot jungle tree in front of you that you have to bend it like
jungle
Beckham.
Tree.
Yeah, you have to hit this massive, hook if you're a righty to get it on the green, and that's your approach on a par 5. I mean, there's some really cool shit out there. So.
It looks like there's like a lot of creative plays out there, which I appreciate 100%.
Very much so. Very much so.
I mean, if I'm in there, I'll play it, but.
Any other questions? Anybody? Any questions? You gotta have some questions. Jeremy, questions? Dan, questions?
Would you play it again?
Oh,
probably not, because there's other courses out there that I'd like to see.
Okay, that's my only question.
With the heater.
Jeremy, you have any questions?
How much is the green? Do you know how much the green fees are there?
He does not.
You remember?
I do not. Shout out Mike, Beautiful Golf Courses.
Shout out Beautiful Golf Courses. Follow Beautiful Golf Courses on Whatnot and Instagram. Beautiful Golf Courses.
I'm an understudy on the Beautiful Golf Courses Instagram page. So, yes, influencer in the wild. I was with my videographer in tow.
Yeah. Full course breakdown, which was sick. Just like tee shot photos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did that on the IG. I got all the details for the holes on that. If you want to check it out, I'll be posting that on YouTube, on our YouTube page for that too. And then I'll be doing a review. If you go on Google and you look at golf courses, if we've played it, we do reviews. And so make sure, like Laughlin Ranch. Chris Torres was just recently out there.
Yeah,
he was very impressed. Very impressed with Laughlin Ranch. And yeah, there's a Google review from the Chasing Data podcast on Laughlin Ranch. So if you're on Google, not Yelp, you're on Google and you're looking at golf courses and you check the reviews, good chance that we've reviewed it on there.
I did see Chris Torres today, and he said that it's his birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday, Chris Torres.
Happy early birthday.
But VJ, who's in Vegas Golf Network, played out at our tournament at Laughlin Ranch, and VJ told Chris, "Hey, I want to take you out to play golf for your birthday." Took him out to Laughlin Ranch, and Chris was like, "That place is pretty fucking sick." Laughlin Ranch
it's
is
very
good. And when I told him, we were talking about him because he dropped my shirt off. Shout out the world famous. He was in front of Pizza Rock at GVR, and he said, I did not know what to expect. And I told him it feels like a Revere meets Conestoga. And he's like, yeah, I could see that. But he loved it. Laughlin Ranch is sick.
Go play
it.
Ranch. Everybody gives a shit for being
drive.
so high in the rankings. Now you know why. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of great.
And I can't wait. That's another one, because Joe and I were the only ones that played it in the rankings. Now that Jeremy and Dan have played it, that
probably moving up.
That one might be moving up a little bit. The
rankings will change a little bit. Top 10.
It's gonna be Shadow 1, Laughlin Ranch 2.
Wolf Creek 39.
Yeah, and all the heat we've been getting on Wolf Creek, like all the heat we've gotten on Wolf Creek is pretty crazy. But
dude, it's unbelievable.
I think we should all go play it again.
We should.
All of us. I've only played it one time, and I was a 20
You're
handicap.
asking me to play Wolf Creek instead of Conestoga?
I was a 20 handicap.
I've yet to play Conestoga.
Oh, see?
You do both.
36,
let's do a 36
one day. 36 one day.
Oh, and we'll do a 54 and go play a 40, what was it, 45 and go play
Coyote
Willows. Coyote Willows. That's a fun little 9-hole course. Nobody knows
Looks
about.
fun.
Okay, Dan. Couple victories over the weekend, sir.
Yeah.
You're just on a heater.
Yeah. Life's good when you live right.
You and Jeremy went out to Coyote Springs, won a little scramble.
Yeah. We did a little 2-man event out there. Jay and I actually did pretty good. They had us teeing off from the whites, which is
Jesus.
Yeah, it was different, but we both
different
played
golf
pretty
course
well.
For you guys.
Very different golf course, but we played pretty well. What did we shoot, Jay?
We shot 58.
58. So 14 under. Pretty
We're
good.
playing well.
Turns out we won by 6. So
shit.
we played very well. And if they continue to have events like that, we're going to keep getting in them and just why not?
Until they don't let us. Until they don't let us anymore.
Yeah, until they tell us we can't play anymore.
Was it a net event or gross?
It was net.
It was a net event.
You 2+ is 1 a net event.
So you guys shot like a 60 then.
We shot like 57 net.
Oh, 56. They added strokes.
They gave us.
They gave us one shot. I think it was 75% of the handicap or something like that. I don't know what it was, but we ended up getting one shot and we ended up birding the hole that they gave us a bump on. So that was nice. And then on Sunday we played in the Big Cup Challenge at Siena with the 8-inch cups. It was me, Trey, Sean Wood, and Rob Chapman. And I'm not even going to lie. Rob played his fucking ass off. We shot 50 as a team, but no joke. I would say probably over half of the birdies that we made were set up and or made by Rob.
He's finally used to his irons. His putter.
Yeah, he went to this. He switched to this claw grip, and I mean, in those 8-inch cups, they have like this little butt plug looking thing where you stick the flag in. And every time, it wouldn't even matter in the 8-inch cup. Every time Rob would boink, he'd hit the fucking little plug. Every time he was fucking center cutting everything.
Boink. Boink.
But
boink,
not only with this place, I mean just right in
Rob
there.
was plugging away.
Yeah, his balls were hitting that plug all the way. And no, he was playing his ass off. I mean, knocking him tight from the fairway. Sean played great too. He was knocking down putts for us, and he chipped in for eagle for us. I made one putt, and it was on. I think it was either on our second or last or our last hole. I only had to putt one time because those guys already pulled up. So it was a lot of fun. And so we ended up winning $100 each for taking home. So another team actually shot 50 with us. And what I forgot to say was there's a thing in the tournament where you roll some dice, and whatever you roll on the dice, you get those strokes too. I forgot I left that out. I rolled the dice for us, and I rolled an 11. So we got 11 strokes on top of what we shot.
Oh, geez.
So we came in with a 50 net 39. Yeah, 50 net 39 is what we shot. And then another team came in with the same score. Another team shot 50 net 39. Wow. So they ended up giving us the gross, and they gave the other team the net.
Interesting.
Crazy.
It was fun though. It was fun though.
Jeremy, what putter did you play at Shadow and Coyote?
I played just the normal Scotty that I had at TPC.
All right. Dan, still with the mid mallet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mid mallet Goodwood, baby.
Joe, strokes gain, go to Shadow?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Right. Yeah,
he's not up happy with the Goodwood. Dave's gonna be mad.
I like it. I just need a different grip, and we need to figure out the
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 weight.
weight.
The weight.
Like
the
I need
weight.
a Garson grip. Shout out Garson grip.
All right, I'll order some
It's-
Garson grips.
I
I haven't
did-
ordered
but
your
we
grips
need
either
to
yet,
fig-
Jeremy, because I was on vacation. I didn't want
Oh,
to come
yeah,
back.
yeah.
and
Need
gone.
Just need to figure out the weight. But I need a Garson grip. I
Mm-hmm.
do not like the Golf Pride blue star, green star, red star, whatever it is on there. I just don't like it.
Isn't that what you have
But-
on your strokes game?
I have a Garson grip, Garson
It's a
grip,
Garson
Garson tour,
Oh yeah, that's
Quad
right.
tour.
That's right.
quad tour.
Yeah, such a good grip.
And it's
I found one
yeah.
recently on an old putter. I'm gonna move.
I was gonna bring both of them. I did bring the Larson persimmon out there. I hit it one time.
Mhm.
So Larson Golf has blessed the fairways of Shadow. I had so many clubs in my bag. I was like, I'm gonna bring all these just so I can hit them out there. And Garson made it. The others did not.
Pretendo Golf.
Cannabis
Cannabis
breeder
breeder.
and avid golfer 3 handicap.
Is that Bob?
Shot 74 at Heron Landing, Ontario, Canada. Sick,
Nice.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Congrats.
Good on you.
All right.
coming
So change the graphics a little bit, a little quicker, a little straight to the point. It's time for this week's episode of
Holy
Yeah.
moly.
Quick and to the point.
Damn, that was quick.
You can do it a couple times.
One more time.
All in our fold. These are things that we are in favor of. So we're pushing all the chips to the middle of the table, or we're not, and we're tossing the cards. Oh, speaking of cards, look at what came in the mail. I don't know if you guys know how to get these or not.
Oh, dude.
There's a
I
show-
got some bangers.
There's
Check
a
this
show
week
on.
right here.
There's a show on.
Hang
on
on.
Whatnot.
Oh, I need light over here.
Oh goodness, you got the daily. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Rookie joint.
what kind of camera are you using, Joe? Good grief.
Same one you are. I got to do the
You need
influencer
some
thing.
lighting. If you just do
Rookie.
it right, you can.
Rookie John Daly. I know Mike Fry's
Al
after
Sutton.
this one. Rookie
Dude, so,
of the year, John.
You know what is it? So this is Joe's follower giveaways during his shows.
Also, how good is this? Let me just show you that. How good is that guy?
Oh, I
Who's
know.
that
I-
guy?
I've heard of him before.
Little upper decker.
The thing that I didn't know. I never have seen one of these in person, but they got stats on the back like regular
Mhm.
baseball
Yeah,
cards.
yeah.
And Kurt Byram of all the cards I got.
The Calvin Pete. He got the
Pete.
Calvin Pete. Shout out
Yeah.
Calvin
I got-
Pete.
R.I.P.
Fairway percentage. Rip.
And check this out.
Is that a Chi-Chi that I just saw?
Check this out.
Oh, yeah.
The man,
Yep.
Yeah.
fucking Chi-Chi Rodriguez, silver
Chi-Chi.
edition. Look at stats leader. The hit
Yeah,
of the
that's-
fucking box right here.
Let's go.
My
Hit of the
stats
box.
leader is George Archer,
Oh man,
Oh, yeah. Georgie.
who led the senior tour in birdies. Guess how many he had?
17,000.
He had 400.
Oh,
Yeah,
I also got a Brandel Chambly.
Chambly.
Oh,
Got a
Kurt,
Chambly.
Kurt Byram, he does the play-by-play.
Mhm.
You know, he's on there.
good.
His son
Little Brad
played
Faxon.
golf.
I got a Faxon. I got a Nick Price too. The Nick Price was nice.
Dude, Hal Sutton.
Charlie
right?
Sifford.
Oh,
legend.
nice, Joe. That's a good
Guess
one.
what Hal Sutton's driving stats were? He was 89th on tour. What his yardage was?
264.
262.
263. Not bad. Not
Ah.
bad. So of all the cards I got, the highest ranked player was Kurt Byram. At 21, guess what his distance was?
278.
Close. 270.8.
Wow.
270 was top 20.
I remember when Tiger and John Daly, like John Daly was like 304 and Tiger was like 297. That was
Yeah.
the leader.
You know what I love about this? White visor.
Big fan.
White visor. White visor. Black visor. White visor.
Big visor, guys.
Thanks for stopping by, Endo.
Zinger, is that Zinger? I can't tell.
Nick Price, former #1 player in the world.
Nikki Price. Was Nick Price sporting his Ram zebra putter?
Yeah.
Hey, got a dip.
Hey,
Having
thank
a
you.
time tomorrow. Y'all
It
got a
looks
new
like a
viewer.
bullseye.
Thanks. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right,
I'll
all in
go
or
around.
fold? All in or
right,
fold? What are we doing?
All in or fold. All in or fold. So,
I'm all in on 1991 PGA Tour cards.
just gonna say that. 100%. I feel like
gonna say that.
I was like, I want to smell the bubble gum and the wax papers. You know, it's just taking me back. I really want to collect like the whole set now. So why isn't the PGA Tour doing this?
12 boxes.
Why?
Yeah, 12
Why are they not doing this?
I know.
Especially with the sports card comeback lately.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
look at that one, Joe.
It's a
I'll trade you.
Yeah.
line.
Legend.
I'll trade you my Chichi Rodriguez and a sleeve of Pogs for that.
Anybody want to
Is that
Al
a slammer?
Kelly? Anybody want to Al Kelly? Come on, what do you got for Al Kelly?
Hey, you ever seen this guy? You guys ever seen this guy hit over the corner at Las Vegas National?
Freddie Couples.
Oh, you
I
pulled a
What
Fred?
is the-
I
Yeah,
have.
I got a Freddie. Look at
Oh,
look
what's
at
his
that.
driving distance? What was his driving distance?
Man.
His
That's the
driving
head of the
distance
box.
was
286.
280.
280.
280.7.
Wow,
He's a
Boom
long
Boom wasn't.
knocker.
Yeah,
7
Come on.
Eagles.
I'll trade you John Wilson for him right now, straight up.
John Wilson. Johnny Dubs.
Lauren Roberts, come on, Lauren Roberts. That's a good trade.
Lord.
That's the boss of the Moss right there, Lauren Roberts.
I got Johnny
Okay.
Miller. Brian
So
Fowler.
Joe is all in on 1991 box sets, pro set.
I got a
Look at
10
Chambly.
cent off. I got a 10 cent
Yeah,
off
I
coupon.
got one too. We should all send it to that address. All right, Jeremy. So last time we did this, we each did an all in. We all did a fold, but you get to pick. You can pick either all in or fold. That way it doesn't take up too much of the show.
I am going to go all in on Japanese special edition Vokies.
Ooh.
And just like the Japanese edition clubs that they just release out there are just so beautiful and so expensive.
Sick stuff.
I'm
glad-
shit out there.
I'm glad that Odyssey did the giraffe line of putters and brought that to America. We have some more Japanese Callaway coming to America real soon. Can't wait for those. Can't wait. So, all right, Dan, what do you got? All in or fold?
I am actually all in on. I'll keep it in the Japanese golf thing. I'm all in on Japanese golf balls.
Oh, next gen guy.
Because I made a rather large investment.
Oh no, you did not.
I made a rather large investment, and I have a
Oh,
fucking ungodly amount of Japanese golf balls.
How many
And I need
dozens
them-
do you have?
I need to sell them on Joe's Whatnot channel. No joke, Jeremy. I probably
what
have
did
20.
you do?
I bought like 25 dozen.
Oh my god!
Did they show up on a pallet?
No, they showed up in like 5 different boxes, but yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
but they're selling.
All right.
Man, they're
All
selling
right.
like crazy. But I gotta
Dan,
be all in.
I am enforcing a 24-hour suspension of Whatnot. You cannot get on
Oh.
Whatnot until tomorrow at what is it, 9:30?
yeah.
Bro,
Okay.
dude, I'll go
We're
on
good.
and I'll check.
Officially
I'll go
suspended.
check like orders because I comment on every review I do, and I'll just jump on. I'll check payments and check orders. And Dan is just the ghost tree's just chilling in somebody's chat like all
It is, I
day.
said it in that text message the other day. There hasn't been a time I've gone on where Joe or Dan are not on Whatnot when I open it up.
Yeah,
It's
the
hilarious.
ghost tree's
Dude,
chilling, dude.
So many killer deals, and I'm hoping
Yeah.
to take advantage of it. So we'll see what happens.
Are you
If
going to
not,
play the
then I
next
gotta-
gen ball?
I'll try a sleeve or two, but you know, it's Pro V1X now. I've
It
already
is
made
that
the
palette.
mistake of trying to leave fucking Pro V1X to try with those triple diamonds, and that's not it. Pro V1X is the best ball there is, hands down.
But you haven't
And,
tried the Staff Model X yet. You've tried the Callaway and you tried the Triple Diamond. I'm just curious because Jeremy,
Staff Model X?
the
the
Staff
Wilson
Model X,
Staff Model
Wilson,
X?
yeah. You
I'm
haven't
good.
played that yet. I just want to
I'm
see. I
good.
just want to see what you do with one. Because
I'm good.
all right, he said, "All right, I'm good." Going back to
try.
UNLV,
No, I'll try.
supply closet, and I'm good.
But yeah, I got an ungodly amount of next gen balls I need to get rid of. So everybody get on Whatnot and buy some balls from Joe.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What comes around goes around, and everything on Whatnot goes around.
It really does, dude. It's funny, man. Whatnot's so much fun though, too.
All right.
I spent $70 on a towel last night.
Oh, I haven't done
What
that.
towel is it? Scotty towel?
Okay. So golf excess. Okay, because I always fuck that up. But Gil, I swiped at $17 and it charged me $70. It was
that's why I stopped doing Take 5.
You got to watch that swipe button.
Yo, shout
I
out
thought you
Gil.
were a no swiper.
Golf excess. I I saw 17. I was like, I'm gonna support the homie Gil, golf excess, and I swiped. And you know what? He supports me, so support the ones that support you. And I was like, you're good, bro. Don't worry about it. You know, he's rated a few times and lets us promote the podcast in there. And yeah, I was like, all good. Plus, he's got good snacks. Gil's got great snacks. Shout out, Gil.
Snacking on that soju.
Yeah. Soju.
All right.
See, Dan is entrenched in the culture now.
He's
I need help.
This is
help.
Joe's crypto from 6 months ago is now Whatnot for Dan.
I'm still in crypto.
Okay,
Yep.
so my all inner fold is I am folding.
Circle T.
Shout out Tradition Golf too.
Tradition Golf. Matt, you're folding. Go ahead.
No, I'm letting Joe have his moment.
Go ahead, go.
Apparently,
go. No, it's not my moment. It's yours. It's yours.
No, I am
giving a quick
folding
shots, Matt.
on traveling after you've traveled. I want to go to a resort and stay there. We went to Oahu. By far my least favorite of the islands so far. It's way too crowded. There's way too many people there. And we drove so much going to places and spent so much time in the car because the traffic is horrendous. And it was cool to see those places, but man, I'm done with traveling after you travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you
Tough.
laughing
Yeah.
at, man?
I get that. I could just imagine. I could just imagine all the people there. You just sitting in traffic, just losing your shit.
And so, I mean, like I said, no disrespect to the islands. They all have their different vibes about them. Jeremy, you like Oahu, don't you, Jeremy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. The beaches are amazing. Don't get me wrong. We went to 3 different beaches. All of them were phenomenal. So amazing beaches. But the roads there are built for like 50 years ago. 40 years ago. There's like somebody came up with this plan for a beautiful 6-lane divided highway, and someone went, we just need 2. We can put houses right there. It's like a merge lane. What's that? No, the cars just come on and you're on the freeway. It is crazy. Why every single car in Hawaii is dented makes sense. Wow.
That's true.
But yeah, there where we were staying, it wasn't a ritzy high class area. It was a couple blocks off of Waikiki Beach. And you know, there was some definite fentanyl incidences going on.
Oh,
You know, I woke up one morning to just this guy screaming, and I'm like, "Fuck, who's getting in a fight this early?" I open up, yeah, he was yelling at himself, and then he was beating himself in the face with his own fist. I mean, I'm not
Nice.
like Fight Club type shit,
sick. That's
like
sick.
Nice.
blood, just, and I'm like, wow.
Nice. It's like, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was. I was like, wow. So
Hey, go check out betterhelp.com. BetterHelp.
Yeah, no shit.
but then
Definitely willing
two blocks away,
sponsor.
2 blocks away is a Fendi shop and a Gucci shop and a Kiss store. And you know, and then 2 more blocks away, and it's like tattoos and vape guns. It's like, it's so
Vape guns.
And vape gun and Fenny shops.
Yeah. Oh, sushi and fentanyl while you're getting a tattoo in line for your vape. But it was so funny. We were leaving one day, and the timeshare that we have is a condo, and so there's some residents that live there, and there's some of the condos that they lease out through the resort. And we get in the elevator, and a guy's like, he goes, "Are you enjoying your vacation so far?" And I'm like, first thing is like, "Do we stand out that much?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we do." And then we're like, "Yeah," and he goes, where you guys been?" And we're like, "Oh, we've been here. And he's like, "Oh man, gotta stay off the roads. It was like, yeah, you're right, 100%. 6 a.m. is the best time to drive around Hawaii.
Yeah.
So, all right, that's all I got for this evening. You guys got anything else?
No,
I don't even know, man.
I don't
know. Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. All right,
I will say, Rob said, sounds like Charleston exit every day at 7 a.m. No need to go to the islands to see that. Shout out the 9th Island in Las Vegas.
Dude, it's crazy. It's for like 3 highways. It's nuts. Nuts. So
yeah, I haven't been since it was 5. I don't remember at all. I gotta get
thanks everybody. Well, the roads haven't changed, I'll tell you that much.
I don't remember.
Thanks everybody for tuning into the show live here on YouTube. If you're doing so, we appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. The subscriber list is growing. We're very happy about that. So keep it coming. Keep it coming. We love all the comments. The show does go out on the podcast platforms every Wednesday morning. So if you're somebody that likes to listen while you're driving, that option is always there for you. So please take part in that if you need to. Also, leave a review for us. We love the reviews, the comments. We're responding to all the comments. So make sure you get in there if you got any questions for us, anything like that. Please do so. There's an event coming up next month called the Las Vegas Creator Classic. It's a local guy that's putting it on. I know Trey and Julian are playing in it. Some other people we know are playing in it, but he wants to come on and talk about that. So we may have him on next week. Also have Joe from Dirt Golf, the golf towels. If you have not followed them, check them out. They are blowing up. He was telling me what they've done in sales. Absolutely insane. Thank you very much, David. Appreciate that. Insane what they're doing. It's a small company that's becoming a big company. Check them out. They make some really, really good golf towels that got a little scrubby on them to help get that dirt out them grooves, because I have clean clubs if you want to play good golf. And so that's it. Joe, why don't you take us home?
I will say before we end, we need to set a date for Matt to come on. Marino, Mr. Marino, he's been begging us. Let's get him out there. What up, Kev? How you living? Little boo boo in the can. Let's go. Kidding.
Little boo boo.
Sorry. But no, we need to get Matt on here. I think that'd be fantastic.
Would love to have him on and talk stuff.
Yeah. I mean, he's welcome anytime. But hey, guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Chase Daylight Podcast. Hey guys. What episode are we on? We're coming up on 352.
This is the swag episode. The swag episode 333. You know, they price their stuff at 333, 777, 999.
That they do. Hop the deuce and the ace when you're going out there to play some craps. Throw a dice in the chat. Chase the Daylight Podcast. We'll be back next week, Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, guys. Every single Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys. We are here, and we're here for your questions, and we love the interactions that you guys provide. So we'll see you next week, and hopefully you get out there and to chase some daylight. Until next week, we'll catch you later.